Let's go for our power rankings round. Who's in your power rank?
Yeah, there's some changes in my power rankings. I got a couple new teams in Kansas City and the Rams, and then I pulled Jacksonville and San Francisco out. So I got Tampa at the top. They deserve it. I had them number 2. With Detroit losing, I moved them up to number 1. I was struggling with who the second team should be, and honestly, I didn't want to put this team there just because I don't want to jinx them, but I got Pittsburgh at number 2. I think their defense is amazing. They've been lights out the last couple weeks. I think they've had like 11 or 12 sacks or something like that. And they are relatively healthy on defense. Now offensively, they're playing better. But I got them ranked number 2. I don't think they'll finish there, but that's where they're at right now. Detroit, I moved down to number 3 with the loss to Kansas City. Green Bay, I got at number 4. Indy at number 5. They were 5 last week. Seattle, I had at number 6. They were at number 9 last week. Philly, I moved down to number 7 with this loss. I'm not going to count them out yet, so I still got them in my top 10. The Rams at number 8. I got Buffalo. I moved them down to number 9. I think they will rebound and move back up the rankings too. And then Kansas City, I just mentioned, I think if you look at the teams they've played, I know they have 3 losses, but I still think they're one of the top 10 teams. So I got them at number 10.
Yes, I actually, now that I'm looking at my list, I did take Buffalo out, but I think that, they're lurking. I know that they have a bye week, but I think they're lurking. I have Tampa Bay because as long as Baker Mayfield is healthy, that team is going to win. Whether they win pretty, whether they win ugly. Then I have Green Bay. Then I have the Steelers at number 3. I have Denver at number 4. Seattle at number 5. I got the Colts at number 6. I got Philly. I still believe in Philly. I think that they have a strong roster, but the coaching maybe questionable.
It's important to note too this last game that they lost. Jalen Carter did not play. That's their best defensive player, and he was out. So not making excuses for them. And I do think there's questions around their offense. But they're a team that if you count the teams that you don't want to face, your team to face in the playoffs, Philly's right on top of that list because they're returning Super Bowl champs. You don't want to face them. So they're top 10 to me for sure.
Yeah, that's why I got them at 7. And then I got the Chargers at number 8. Could have been the LA Rams, but I'm going to go with the Chargers. I got KC at number 9. And guess who's there?
I know you couldn't wait to put them in.
Oh, boy. They're back, baby. They're back. And got Tennessee this week, so I got them on number 10, the New England Patriots.
Yeah, I still have New England outside looking in. I think I'll put them at lurking. And I think their wins let me say this. I think they have one impressive win this year, and that was against Buffalo. But I also think Buffalo also only has one impressive win. So that's why I have Buffalo in there, versus New England. But, we'll see. I think the schedule is easy. They have a really good chance to rattle off some wins here. Certainly make the playoffs at this point if they can keep playing the way they're playing.
I mean, would you say, because I would say that the Steelers have a higher chance of making the playoffs because Cincinnati is basically out. Cleveland is out. We talked about it at the Cook teams. Baltimore, even if they get in a winning streak, they're not going to win enough games right now. I mean, they would have to, turn the tables and just...
I saw Cincinnati almost do that last year, so...
Yeah, but that was Joe Burrows. I don't think you can do that with Lamar unless the defense all of a sudden wakes up.
Yeah, they got to play much better.
So I think that, until Buffalo Bills are out of the picture completely, I'm not going to give the division yet, but boy, when I saw... First of all, at the beginning of the season, they were plus 3,000 to win that division. Then they won a couple of games and they were plus 1,000. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get in this because there's something's happening here.
What's Buffalo's schedule look like though?
Cupcake. cupcake schedule. That's what I mean. That's like you can't count them out.
Yeah.
Because
So both of these teams have cupcake schedules. Buffalo and the Patriots. I'm talking about.
Yeah. So
it might come down to the wire.
Yeah. When they face each other again, I think this is going to be an interesting game, and it's going to be at Gillette Stadium. So let's see what they do when that happens.